An Indigo aircraft flying from Sharjah to Hyderabad diverted to Pakistan today after the pilot reported a technical defect in the aircraft, the airline has said. The plane made a precautionary landing in Karachi and all the passengers are safe, it said. The Indian low cost carrier further added that an additional flight will be sent to Karachi to fly the passengers to Hyderabad. Indigo Flight 6E1406, operating from Sharjah to Hyderabad, was diverted to Karachi. The pilot observed a technical defect and necessary procedures were followed, and as precaution to the aircraft was diverted to Karachi. An additional flight will be sent to Karachi to fly passengers to Hyderabad, the airline said in a release. Rashtriya Janata Dal leader Tejashwi Yadav on Saturday took a dig at NDA's presidential pick Droupadi Murmu, saying that they don't want a statue in the president's house. Tejashwi Yadav said Droupadi Murmu has not held a single press conference after being chosen as the BJP-led NDA's candidate for Monday's presidential elections. We don't want any statue. In Rashtrapati Bhavan, we are electing the president. You must have always heard Yashwant Sinha, but we have never heard the voice of presidential candidate of the ruling party, Mr. Yadav said. The RJD has announced its support for Yashwant Sinha, the joint opposition candidate for the presidential poll. The left and Congress in Bihar have also extended their support for him. The issues of hasty and indiscriminate arrests, difficulty in obtaining bail, and prolonged incarceration of under trials were marked urgent by Chief Justice N.V. Ramanna on Saturday in comments that assume huge significance given recent events. In recent weeks, persistent questions have been raised on the arrest of Mohammad Zubair, co-founder of fact-checking website Old News, by the police in Delhi and Uttar Pradesh, and the act of actor Ketki Chitale in Maharashtra. While Zubair remains under arrest since last month over a 2018 tweet that was used to file largely the same case against him in various places, Ms. Chitale spent 39 days locked up over social media comments supposedly against veteran politician Sharad Pawar before being released last month. Ahead of the presidential elections on Monday, West Bengal Bharatiya Janata Party has put up posters across Bengal which describe Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee anti-tribal community. The posters also show National Democratic Alliance presidential candidate Droupadi Murmu with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Ms. Murmu belongs to the tribal community. The posters put up by the BJP show Mamata Banerjee holding hands during the dance by members of the tribal community who were wearing gloves. BJP leaders had accused the Chief Minister of insisting Janata Jatiya women wear gloves in the event in Alipurdar district so that she could hold their hand and pose for picture. Trinamool Congress and several other opposition parties have fielded former Union Minister Yashwant Sinha as their presidential candidate. It took less than 24 hours in Saudi Arabia for US President Joe Biden to tarnish an image he has long cultivated, that a fierce defender of human rights. The life of any politician is dotted with campaign pledges that ultimately backfire, and for Biden, that list now includes his 2019 vow to make the desert kingdom a pariah over its human rights record. Similarly, his solemn description delivered last year on US Independence Day of Washington's role on the global stage, we stand as a beacon to the world. It was difficult for many to reconcile those words with single most searing image from Biden's first visit to Middle East as president, his first bump with Saudi crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.